Hi guys, so today I am doing my eye of the day for my Instagram account, and I realized, hey, I need to tweeze my eyebrows, and I also realized that there's a lot of basic makeup tutorials that I haven't put up yet that I need to put up, so this is one of them. So I'm going to show you guys how to tweeze and shape your eyebrows and give you some little tips and tricks along the way, because a lot of people can get confused, and like the first thing that I want to fix on somebody when I'm going to do their makeup, or even when I'm looking at someone and we're talking about makeup or just anything, I look at their eyebrows and I'm like, oh, they're too thin or they're too thick, or I could fix them, but I don't tell them because I don't want to hurt their feelings. So this is like the first thing I want to do on somebody when I get them sitting down in a chair and I'm doing their makeup, is their eyebrows. And my friends always have me do their eyebrows for them, so I'm very skilled at it. So I'm going to show you guys how to tweeze and shape your eyebrows, and little alternatives and little tips and tricks that are going to help you out. So the very first thing that you're going to need is I have a plastic baggie. It's like, I call it my eyebrow kit, and it's filled with a bunch of little goodies. So the first thing that I want to talk about is eyebrow razors and tweezing. I prefer the tweezing method over the eyebrow razors, but I love eyebrow razors because of the fact that you get this straight edge to work with, so you're automatically going to get a straight line when you're using these. Also, they're painless, and when you go to pluck your eyebrows, it hurts, obviously. There's a little pain involved, and your eyebrows get red afterwards. I've had friends, I've done their eyebrows, and their eyes poof up, and I'm like, oh my gosh, and then you feel terrible. So if you are one of those people that doesn't like the pain of plucking or tweezing your eyebrows, these are a really great alternative, and I'll show you how to use these too. So yeah, you can get these in the aisle where you can get nail things and stuff like that, and cosmetic sponges and all that. And the other method is just tweezers. So just get a good pair of tweezers that are sharp and are going to get every little fine little hair. And the next staple you're going to need is something like this, which mine is broken, so I don't use this one. An eyebrow bristle brush type thing. I don't use this one because it's broken. So what I did was I got an old CoverGirl Lash Blast mascara applicator, and what I just did was I washed this off with soap and water, and this works a lot better than my old eyebrow brush that broke, so that's great. And another thing you're going to need is you're going to need some cuticle trimmers or clippers, and if you don't have these are a staple for doing your eyebrows, so you need to go out and get some of these and you'll be good. So let's get right into it. Okay, so one of the first things that you're going to want to do is make your little road map on your face for where you're going to pluck or tweeze, or where you're going to use your eyebrow razor. Now, these dimensions are going to be the same on everybody's face, and they will work fine for everybody, so don't worry about if you're like, oh, but my nose is different, my eyes are different, whatever. Everyone's different. These dimensions are going to work for everybody. So the first line that we're going to make is we're going to line this up with the edge of our nose, and we're going to make a mark with our eyebrow pencil, and this is where our eyebrows are going to start. The next thing we're going to do is do this looking straight into a mirror. We're going to go from the edge of our nose to the pupil of our eye, like this, and we're just going to make a mark right here, and that's going to be where our arch is, where our arch goes up. Now, to figure out where your eyebrow is going to end, you're going to go from the edge of your nose to the edge of your eye, and make a mark there, and your eyebrows are going to end there. So I'm going to do that on this side too, and it's really fast. This is the quickest part of doing your eyebrows. So now we have our dimensions and we look a little weird, but that's okay. So next we are going to get our eyebrow razor or tweezers. Pick whichever one you want. With the razor, all you're going to do is you're going to take this, let me get a little closer. Focus. Okay. You're going to take this and you're going to go from the edge of your eye and you're just going to go straight up to that line right here, and that'll make a perfect arch. And then you're going to take this and go straight down. And that's just going to eliminate all this, which I obviously didn't razor it, so nothing changed, but it'll work if you actually razor your eyebrows. And the next is just to go straight down with this line, and that's just going to make everything perfect. Now that's if you're using an eyebrow razor, and these are great for like photo shoots and stuff like that, and if people are not good with paint. But when you're tweezing, all you're going to do is the same thing. You're just going to tweeze everything in between. And a little tip for anybody who has problems with like pain tolerance, one thing that's going to make it easier is if you get a warm like washcloth and put it on your eyebrow for like 10-15 minutes. What that's going to do is it's going to make your hair follicle soften, and they'll come out a lot easier, and the pain will be a lot less and it won't hurt as bad. So all you're going to do is basically the same thing as shaping with a razor. We're just going to tweeze everything up from this point to our arch and get all the little stray guys, and that's going to make your perfect arch. Now on the side you want to be kind of careful because this is where a lot of people I see have too thin eyebrows because they over pluck. You want to keep a good thickness right here. You can always fill in with your eyeshadow or whatever you use to fill in your eyebrows, but it's a lot better just to have your eyebrows really there, because you don't wear makeup 24/7. So I like to keep them a little thicker. And then we get everything here, and when you're done with a spot, you just remove the little mark right there. And I'm done with that spot, so I'm going to remove that. And we're going to get everything in the front. And that's done too. And my eyebrows are like thin and sparse, so I've been trying to kind of grow them out a little bit. And so that you don't get a unibrow, you're going to want to tweeze everything in between here too. That's really, really important. And then you do your other eyebrow and you're good to go. The next step is to get either your brush like this, your brow brush, which mine is broken so I'm not going to use, or your mascara wand thingy. That's what I'm using. The next thing we want to do is we want to trim these. And this is just so that they don't look crazy, and you can get one hair that'll come out of place like that and just ruin your eyebrows. So what we're going to do is we're going to push all the hairs up like this, take the cuticle scissors, and we're just going to trim. Not like cut completely, you just want to take a little bit off, because if you trim too much, it's going to make it look like you have no eyebrows. So see how I'm like barely doing that? And then on the edges, sides, whatever you want to say, on the outsides, you really don't need to do it that much on here if you don't have a lot of eyebrows like me. Mine are thin. And then what we're going to do is we're going to pull them down like that and just do the same thing. So everything you do to the top, or the bottom, you're going to do to the top. Okay guys, so that is how you shape and trim and groom your eyebrows, and now you have perfect eyebrows. So go out and wink at some people. I can't wink, but go out and wink at some people and enjoy your beautiful eyebrows. And remember, don't overpluck. Please don't overpluck. If anything, underpluck and let them grow in and then pluck them later. So don't forget to go to my Instagram, follow me on Instagram. I'll put the link below so you guys can go follow me and like my pictures, and you can see my eye of the day that I'm doing today. Okay, so thanks for watching. Huge hugs from my house to yours. I love you guys. See you in the next video. Bye.